authorization unclear, which is a horrific thing to Mechanicus. And the Magos seems pissed. He doesn't move, doesn't do anything. It's just the slight tone of the binary.
Right.
That something like this slipped through.
Is there, for the last week, are there any cameras covering this at all that we can? I mean, what kind of image can I get from these cameras?
Pretty much it's on the screen at the moment, and there's this entryway that you can see with the cog pattern, and you can't see beyond that with the camera. The systems have been shut down.
Right, I was going to ask that. Is there a camera or a number of cameras anywhere that should be online but aren't?
12 in that area. I mean, there's in other areas there's lots more. I mean, it's an extra power draw, so it's shut. They're shut down if that area is not in use. You've actually had to reactivate some of the cameras in that area to see there. The ones beyond are disconnected.
Okay, so I cannot reactivate them. I turn to the Magos and thank him again for identifying this area, and turn to you.
Mechadendrites twitch.
And then I turn to the rest of you and say, I believe we have found the place we need to investigate.
Awesome.
Right, I disconnect and bid the Magos farewell and move off.
Okay, you move down corridors past furnaces that seem to be functioning but doesn't have anybody tending them. Various manufacturing equipment which are going through the moves of their production but don't seem to have the raw materials. Yeah, compared to the main fusion core, this area is deserted.
Right. What? How open are these areas? Are they cluttered? Are the corridors long?
Some of them are very wide open areas. You're just approaching the area with the cogwheel-like door at the moment,
right.
That you can't see beyond.
I unsling my last gun and turn to the rest and say, it would be a good idea to ready your weapons at this point.
I'll draw my auto gun.
I draw my bolt pistol.
Shotgun.
Ready my needle pistol.
Okay. As you move through the door beyond into a quite wide corridor, moving forwards, that's leads straight along for several hundred meters, again using the lamp packs to show your way. Can you make a perception check? Awareness. All of you can make it.
Awareness, not perception.
No modifier.
Awareness. No.
Oh god. My lamp must have gone out.
Is that or you're just the source? It's just something you notice on the floor as you're going along this corridor. You see a couple of bits and pieces of metal which seem to have broken off something or fallen off something, and they all bear that symbol.
Oh, fantastic.
Dark Mechanicum.
Heretics.
As you move down along, and then you don't need your light source to see that up ahead there is some sort of arcing energy source and a large amount of flame as you turn the corridor. As you reach the end of this passage, it opens up on one side into a very large chamber, which is inscribed with various sigils and marks, and in the center there is this huge circular arcing energy source, and in the middle of it, underneath the massive jumps of plasma and arcing energy, is what Brother OhmA recognizes as the spectral amplifier.
So there's an energy source here?
There is a huge energy source here.
We're in the
Is there
energy source.
supposed to be a huge energy source here?
No. This is an old plasma vault that's been converted, it seems. This thing is... the spectral amplifier seems to be functional.
Oh, so is the spectral amplifier actually generating this energy? Okay, I get it.
Well, it's processing energy from the fusion core,
Right.
and using it to create this energy source.
Okay.
Yeah, the fusion core has been reactivated essentially, and it's feeding into the amplifier.
Or they're just tapping power from the fusion reactor that's there and creating this
This
light
is
show.
the effects that the spectral amplifier produces.
Right. Can I scan for life signs or anything? I mean, I guess a scan for energy will be completely useless because this is it'll be just drowned out.
Well, you can see, basically, looking in and across, from your perspective, you can pick out pretty much all 4 gun servitors. You, Brother OhmA, you're aware of a tech priest, a control console, along a corridor that you can pick up with your auspex.
So I can pick up the console or the tech priest or both.
Both.
Okay.
Although he's not registered.
Any
Wonderful.
chance you can take control of the servitors?
Oh yeah, well I would love to. How do I do that?
There's the console next to the tech priest. That's the only way I can see. Though, then again, we can't see it. We're in the little corner in the room.
The whole place is brightly illuminated.
Is there
as
any
you can imagine.
Is there any indication that I would see that those servitors are active?
No,
Or
they
is the
seem
servitor
perfectly
that's closest?
motionless.
Pardon?
They seem perfectly motionless.
Okay, anyway, I relay any information I have to the rest of the group so that everyone has the same information. Okay, line of sight, I guess we see at least one servitor, but you know the existence of the tech priest needs to be relayed to everyone.
Right, if you want to try and access the servitors, you need to make a logic test, or at least the nearest servitor.
Right. Can I add bonus from binary chatter?
Yep.
Or okay.
Can I assist?
If you have binary chatter,
Well, I don't have binary chatter, but I do have logic and tech use.
uh,
I think I have tech use.
you can.
No, don't. Sorry,
Attempt.
just logic.
Um,
Oh, we got
how are you going to try and communicate with them via datapad?
I have no idea. How do you communicate with servitors?
Well, you'll communicate. You can communicate via effectively it's sound. It's ultrasound. With them, and also sort of direct laser link communication.
Am I
Right.
able to use laser link?
Yeah, it's part of the it's
Okay.
part of the optical mechadendrite, effectively.
Tech Priest was that Tech Priest in the room looking at the console or looking out towards the amplifier?
I'm gonna say we don't know because we can't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, only OhmA can sense him. Basically, we can't actually see him.
So there's a risk that the Tech Priest could detect laser communication.
Well, there's an even bigger risk that he can detect
The ultrasonics is
ultrasonic.
Yeah.
I would say. I mean, if I can communicate with that servitor, with this servitor through a laser link, then I would attempt it. Now,
Yeah.
a follow-up question: what's the would I be okay just turning that servitor against the Tech Priest or against other servitors?
depends. What you basically send a data request effectively initially from it.
Mm-hmm.
It is active and on station. However, you do not have access currently to its core programming. It's encrypted, which is one of the things you're trying to do with your logic test. That's what you found so far.
But just a general question: what's the Tech Priest stance on servitors?
Servitors are servants of the Mechanica.
They're tools to be used in whatever way we see fit. Okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's
Okay. So basically, I just say be careful that that servitor is active. I am working on establishing communication.
Can you make a common law tech check? Check. Okay.
Ouch.
Oh,
Never mind. Okay. And
fate point it.
That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Let's fate point.
We have 4, so we've got plenty.
You have 4?
Yeah, I have 4 faith points.
That went better.
okay. Bits of its programming, you can probably start to hack into it. However, there is another concern that arises for you, that these are tainted by Dark Mechanicus, who are known to use various nasty viruses and things which backhack into cybernetic gear.
Oh dear.
So what the GM is saying is we're not going to do this the easy way.
Yep.
Well,
That's exactly what he's saying.
There is a risk involved.
Well, the question is it easier to simply shut it down, or is it easier to make it go against the other servitors?
Shut it down.
Shutting it down would probably be the best way, because it won't alert the tech priest, probably, or the least likely to alert the tech priest.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
basically, there is that risk there if you attempt to hack it.
and if that thing hacks me, what is the risk then?
You get an auto gun put to your head.
Oh, splendid.
Theoretically, it could just kill you. It could take over control of your mechadendrites, or any other cyberware.
I'm not regretting my my respiratory system at all right now.
You could shoot if you're
Why are you breathing
Beware
heavily?
free gifts from the gym.
Okay. Again, I need background knowledge. How tough are servitors generally? I mean, I know it's a marriage of machine with biology, but you know.
Think of it as a zombie with a machine gun. They don't feel pain. They don't feel fear.
Yeah, I know.
These have have twin-linked autocannons effectively on each other.
So, I mean, basically, we need to dismember this thing or blow up its head, or how do you kill it?
Yeah.
Basically, take it apart.
Disarm or destroy.
Cause as much damage as possible.
Is it autocannons?
Yeah.
The cannons, not the gunfire variant.
Cannons.
I need another beer back.
You know what? I'm going to go and grab myself another cider as well. Back in a sec.
Just because
Right.
autocannons are used to take out light vehicles, it's not that much to worry about.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
flak armor
Igor
should
at
stop
this
it, no
stage
problem.
counts as a light vehicle. I mean, he's on mechanical locomotion.
How long will it take us to go back and get those big battle robots?
They wouldn't fit down the corridor.
What's the armor like on those servitors?
Not significant. It's just
They can dish out a hell of a lot of damage before they go down.
Though, are they glass?
they don't feel pain, so there is some armor from the mechanical parts that they are. It's just that you can't just blow a leg off and expect them to stop.
Well, maybe if you blow a leg off, it'll stumble and fall into whatever the orange stuff is.
Plasma.
Out of curiosity, would they be susceptible to the hallucinogen rounds that they have?
No.
Unlikely.
They've still got a...
They still have some biology, but their blood is not blood, generally. It's some sort of glycol.
Whether or not they still had some kind of biological cortex that could be affected.
Possibly, if you could access it via its normal blood system. If you could shoot it directly into the brain, maybe.
Yeah,
Whatever
shoot it
brain
in the
matter
face.
is remote.
Well, it's still technically the brain running it because there's no AI. It's still technically the human brain that's functioning as the computer.
It's effectively lobotomized. It has no independent thought or anything.
No. Well,
Right.
you want to risk getting Trojaned, or should we attempt to snipe it?
Fuck it. I have another fate point left.
Can you check if the Magos has any biological components remaining? Have you any way of checking the Auspex scans for that?
I
Which,
guess I.
the tech priest,
Hmm.
or the heretic. Yes, he has quite a lot of biology remaining.
Okay. I'll shoot him with the hallucinogens then.
Okay.
We can't even shoot him from here. There's like walls between us.
Yeah, we've got to take out that first autocannon before we can do anything to him.
Right. I just say I just say the following to you guys. I will attempt to deactivate the servitor. This may backfire.
All right.
Fantastic. So we were like gonna go run in and assault these guys, right? That was not like the plan of action. Hopefully.
It's
not
not
yet.
Plan A. It's not Plan A.
Ah, shit.
Plan A is for me to get Trojan. I'm just gonna try and shut this thing down.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly switch over to my auto pistol and just point it at OhmA, just in case. I want to be ready.
Okay. Right.
Before you try that, would there be any way to repurpose any of the devices around here that we might be able to use, say, to create a blind field or something like that?
Not without actually having access to that console.
No, worth a try.
We only need to take out one servitor, because if we take out one servitor, we can get to the console without alerting the other servitors.
If we can take it out quickly and silently, I have a suspicion that at the sound of gunfire, we might trigger the other three.
Yeah, so ideally we deactivate it. It doesn't trigger the priest, the Magos, or the other three servitors, and then we can decide how we want to deal with the Magos.
Yeah.
Well, what did Harry said? Like the Neil gun with where he has his his supposedly silent weapon, like sleeper dog.
Well, yeah, that could take out the Magos silently, and then someone can provided OhmA hasn't scummed to Trojans, he could get to the console and deactivate the rest.
That sounds like a plan. Go team.
Okay. I'll switch the needle gun over to the standard poison rounds and aim at the servitor just in case things go badly wrong.
Okay. Right. Okay, for the OhmA. No pressure.
None.
Okay. Can you make first a tech use roll and Serveter, if you can make a logic.
So wait, first tech use. Let's see. Do I have any fucking modifiers that help me with this? I think electrograph use is not useful because I need to be jacked into something.
Mm-hmm. You can. I'll let you use electrograph because you're using your own systems initially to try and build a virus, basically.
Ah, okay. So
and to do your own antivirus.
Plus 10 in that case.
Okay.
Here goes nothing. Wasn't horrible.
It's a success.
So, and Serveter, if you can make a logic test.
Logic. Any
No modifiers. This is basically to try and help.
Nope, not this time.
Not help.
Not helping. Not helping.
Okay.
I'm aiming at the servitor.
You randomly push buttons on your datapad.
You basically OhmA generously shares a couple of calculations and things which go across onto your datapad. You have a quick look. It's pretty much pure machine code, and you start aiming.
Yep, sure. I'll do it.
And then, because you made almost 1 degree of success, you can have plus 10 on your logic roll.
Right.
Okay, this is to hack the server.
Do I still use the... Oh, wait, I should have... Did I have plus 10 on that previous roll for binary chatter? In any way?
Not on the previous roll. You can have it on this one, though, actually.
So plus 20.
Okay, so plus 20 on this one.
Okay, yeah. If you get more than 4 degrees of success, oh, good.
2.9.
Right. Okay, you successfully hack it and blind it, and you don't get any viruses back that you've detected.
No, it's
So
still
it's
active though. It just can't
probably
see.
it's still active. If it gets sensory feed from something else, like say the tech priest or one of the other servitors, it will be able to fire though.
Right. Okay.
But for the moment, it is blind.
And I know this, or I believe this.
This is what you believe.
Right. That servitor, I failed to shut that servitor down, but it is blind. I suggest we move for the tech priest next.
We don't need to move too much. We just need to move enough so that we're in a good aiming position. We don't want to alert him just yet.
What's the range on the needle gun?
I think it's about the same as any other pistol.
It's about 30, 35.
Thereabouts.
Yeah, so you should be able to hit it from this first cover here.
I'm not gonna make a move because all I can do basically right now is just to fire normal weapons. So if you guys want to take point, go right the fuck ahead.
Well, it's not me that's going to be trying to poison this guy. So.
Yeah, 30-meter range is your needle pistol.
Our brave Adept over there.
Okay, can you tell me what parts of him are still fleshy?
Actually, quite a lot of him. His face is still got flesh. There's still parts of his shoulders and things that seem to be still flesh.
He's
What is
very
he?
low
Parts of
level.
his body. He's not obviously not particularly high up.
Okay, so I don't need to aim somewhere specific.
In comparison to OhmA, who has more tech?
No, I have more tech.
Not quite.
Oh,
Not the same
I try.
tech.
I try.
Serveter, can you make a concealment at plus 20?
Shake it
Stop
off.
waving your arrow.
Bloody hell.
That's his mechadendrite. It's like it's
You can
long.
silently move up to. Well, you can then concealment and move up to there. Next, a silent move at plus 20. Try and make the further distance without.
Yeah, you need to move another 2 squares. It's 30 meters for your
Okay.
needle pistol.
However, on the good side, the Serveter has not opened up on you with its dual autocannon.
Nothing left when he does, man. You can join me in the Iron Limbs Club.
Oh, nice. You're
Okay.
rolling
Nice.
consistently.
Yeah, you can move up to here, just in range, without him noticing.
Half action to aim, take the shot.
Okay, plus 10 to your shot.
Plus 20. Needle pistol's accurate. It gives me an additional plus 10 for an aim.
So that's plus 20. If you want to spend an entire round doing it, you can get another plus 10.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
We don't want to fuck this up. We need all the plus 10s we can get.
Yep. I throw you my recoil glove.
It makes a sound. The auto.
It's really hard.
No, actually, no, this will be a single shot, so the recoil glove won't help. I take it back.
Wouldn't help
Oh, you
the pistol anyway.
throw it out there, and then you just go, oh no, wait, it won't help. And you
Okay,
run out there, pick up the glove, and run back. Good luck.
Fumble. Come on, roll. Plus 30. Oh!
Big point, big point.
Yeah, fate that.
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus, you rolled a 96.
You can't roll worse than that. Well,
I
you
did.
You can roll 4 worse than that.
Oh no.
Stop rolling, Vanson. No, that's not cool. Stop it.
No, this is bad.
It's ominous.
okay.
That's
Make
good.
if you're spending a temporary fate, this is the time to do it.
Yes, I am.
Because that's his awareness roll.
Oh dear.
Oh.
That's a really good roll by the looks of it.
So if I spend a fate point, that gives me a reroll, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Temporary fate point.
Better.
Ooh, much better.
Okay.
Headshot.
Right. He
Right.
basically stops for a moment, starts to turn just as you're aiming. The head turns towards you, but that's helpful to an extent because the dart won't get caught up in the hood as you shoot him in the neck. Okay, can you roll? This is this one. 2d10 plus 6. This was a toxin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2d10 plus 6.
Do you instantly kill him with the poison?
That's a pretty fast-acting poison.
Well, he didn't have any good rolls with the
Why does it only...
Okay, 17. Okay. He stares at you.
I'll shoot him again.
May not have been poison what he put in there. May not worked. Shit.
Okay, make another shot. This one, are you aiming again?
I'm not that great at shooting, so yeah, half action to aim, then shoot.
Okay.
Plus 20, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Partial success, it sort of skitters along him. It made a scratch. He continues to look at you.
He could be tweaking out of the hallucinogenic stuff, but I don't want to take a chance.
No, I switched over to the regular poison.
Oh. Yeah, but it's the one that you made yourself, and the rolls weren't exceptionally good, were they? So
make an awareness check, OhmA.
Alright.
Shit.
Okay. All biological functions have ceased.
Lol. He's just standing there.
It's like the epic staring match.
Turn into a houseplant.
So this guy is, for all purposes, dead.
Yep.
Right.
But he is still standing there looking at Serveter.
Does the blind servitor can still hear?
Yes.
Okay, so if OhmA wants to get to the console, he's going to need to make a lot of concealment and sneakiness.
Have you ever heard Pet Priest trying to...
Well, again, I'm really happy about my respiratory system.
Are there any pipes nearby that we can drum on to make more noise than OhmA walking?
Exactly. You need a basically a distraction.
Could the adept? Maybe the adept could access the console.
Do you think?
I don't know.
How would I even communicate that that guy is dead?
We'd have to send someone out there at this point now, wouldn't we? Unless Serveter went out and checked himself.
Right. I mean,
Well, the fact is we have comm beads. I basically
that's true.
super in my
That
ear.
still requires us to speak, though.
but I have spoken already.
You could say we're far.
Oh, okay.
We're far away that
Yeah, true.
the servitor can't hear us if we're whispering.
And listen, I'm guessing that this thing there is making quite a lot of noise with a little bit of discharges and shit.
Yep, that's why I played plus 20 and things.
Okay. So well, in that case, yeah, we do have the beads. I forgot about those. I communicate that the guy is dead. So, yeah, but continue to move silently because those servitors can still hear you.
Okay. What I want to do, I can't really show it on this, is get between the tech priest and the console.
Yeah.
So if the servitors do open up, I can use him as cover.
Yeah.
Wait, Though they recognize him as friendly, they won't open up on him, though.
Hopefully.
Yep. So I can basically drape the guy over my shoulders.
Wear him as a cloak.
Yes, he's still looking at where you were. Well, where you were. As you move up and inside and make a common law tech.
Any modifier?
Nope.
Wow.
Nice one.
Good.
We rolled a 2.
Okay, you can. Well, you can't control the servitors from here. You can do some things which will probably make things louder, allowing Tech Priest to get across to you.
Can I do anything with the servitors?
No.
Okay. I was hoping
You can activate them.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, do
It's full
that.
combat mode.
Well, I was thinking, could I reverse their friend-foe identifiers?
No.
Okay.
Would you also want to do that with the Tech Priest on your back?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's
Not
on your
immediately.
back. They're going to shoot him. The rounds are almost certainly going to penetrate through to you.
Yeah. This control console has very little link to the servitors other than an emergency sort of alarm button, which you didn't press because you actually passed your test.
You saw the big red button and did not push it.
So that's what you get for your massive success there. You did not press the red button. Congratulations.
And you can make it noisy enough for
Oh,
the
yeah.
servitor not to detect.
What does
Okay,
make
I shall do that.
noise here mean? What are we making more noise from?
Basically, there is a large increase in the thrumming noise coming from the spectral amplifier
Okay.
and diffusion furnace under it. And it gets a bit hotter. It's already probably about 40 degrees C out where Serveter is.
Fuck,
Hearing
that's harsh.
hearing everything get louder, I look to OhmA and I'm like, is that good?
Adept, what are you doing over there?
What's necessary?
Okay.
I assume it's good type of necessary?
Every service is good in the Emperor's service.
Right. I think that means it's safe to move ahead, Tech Priest.
Serveter, can you make a toughness tag? No modifiers.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yes. Quite.
Oh,
No problem.
Success.
Never mind.
the God Emperor smiles on us tonight, unlike the previous session.
Okay.
Is it on? Test?
Okay. Who
Yep.
wants to move up to the console?
Yeah, I move up to the console. I guess I have to stand here? Or do we switch places?
It doesn't really matter to you.
Yeah, I can.
You've got,
I
as
can
long as you
connect
can
to it.
touch them. You could attempt to hack into the neural circuitry of the dead heretic and gain access codes, etc., for the servitors.
Is that, what kind of risk does that carry with it?
Similar,
I have no.
but it's not as
points.
difficult.
I have no fate points left to spend.
It's up to you. This
No.
turn will not give you control over the servitors.
There isn't a rule that
Control
allows you to
power.
transfer.
What? There is a rule that I can, I think, burn a fate point permanently as well.
Yes. Yes, that's usually used if you're about to die or something really horrific's about to happen.
Are party members allowed to share faith points?
No.
Okay.
How would that work?
I have no idea. I praise the God Emperor enough to give you the luck. I don't know.
It's
Hang on,
a
hang
true
on,
faith
hang on.
ability. Actually, we haven't adjusted you back over. So.
Well, yeah, okay, I will access the Tech Priest.
Okay.
While OhmA is doing this, I'm reciting the is it Prayer of Protection?
I'm taking an aim action on that nearest servitor.
I'm also keeping an eye on that servitor.
Okay. Make a logic check. You can make a tech use check first. Try and increase your chances.
Yep, I'm gonna get +10, I believe, on that one. From
You'll get-
Electrograph. Ooh, nice.
Okay. You can make your logic test at +30.
Wow.
Let's not fuck up. Okay, good.
Okay. You get access codes to the servitors. You can shut them down if you wish. We'll get them to turn on each other. We'll get
Let's
them,
not do that. That might
we'll
attract.
get them to shoot spectral amplifier if you want.
Get them to shoot what?
The
Yeah,
spectral
amplifier.
amplifier.
Is that a good idea, though?
I don't think so.
Sound like a good idea.
I'm
This is-
gonna-
oh, shit,
Shooting the thing that's powering up is never normally a good idea.
With no knowledge whatsoever. I mean, not OhmA, but me about this. I'm not gonna have them shoot that. I'd rather shoot my companions. Much more
Yes.
fun.
No, wait, no.
Are you going to shut down the servitors or?
Yes, I will shut down the servitors.
Okay.
Yeah, it was totally the Litany of Protection that nailed that.
Oh yeah. So what do I roll for that, or do I even have to roll for that?
Don't need to roll. You have the command
Yeah,
code.
you'd already rolled to access, so you just do it.
Right. Okay.
So that's. So I'm just doing something in the back. Just to remind me. Okay.
So what else could does the console access besides the servitors?
The power feed to this area and to the spectral amplifier.
Yeah, quickly before that, can we just like, clear the area? Just like as I see Eve moving up there, I'm just gonna move up.
I'm just
check.
patrolling around the outside here, looking to see what's in these things. These corners, are these just literally little alcoves, or is there actually paths through?
The one on the left, there is actually an access door down a small passageway, but
bottom
it's
left one.
sealed and hasn't been used for a long time.
Okay.
The bottom one, yes, there's a passageway that leads off. That's where there's a lot of signs of recent activity along that.
I'll just put myself here.
That would be the path that they use to bring the stuff in.
Okay, I'll just stand here and aim at the door.
Yeah. If that's the only path through, I'll back up, Dread.
Right. So while this is going on, remind me, what's the problem with the spectral amplifier? What the fuck is the deal? It's forbidden. It's forbidden tech.
Oh,
I know
yes.
that. So switching it off would be a good idea. And
Switching it off and disconnecting it from the power source.
yeah. So how initially just switching it off? How do I evaluate my chances of doing that?
That would be tech use. Just a second. Where's this? To move that to Okay. Serveter and Brother OhmA, could you both make willpower tests at -30? Fear and psychic effects bonuses will help you.
Say
Can
again.
I
What will help
aid
us?
in this? Because this sounds like warp-related shit.
It looks like warp-related shit. I think
You're
this-
you're not aware of it as yet, Mozgus.
Okay.
I've got a
Wait.
+10 to resist psychic techniques and a reroll on field ones.
Yep. So you can use that.
I don't
So-
believe I have anything.
No,
Only a
you're a
minus
machine.
20.
This is completely
Unmechanicus.
Yes, it's not tech, so you have no idea what it is.
Right. So minus 30.
Yep.
Beep, beep.
Beep beep. Here we go. Oh!
Shit.
I rolled 90.
Someone's
Holy shit.
poop out a demon. Oh, dude.
Right. Can you roll die 100 again, please?
Time for the 100.
I rolled a
Oh,
warp.
God, don't tell me this is the warp table.
Of course, the warp table. So it's the warp table.
Warp table yet.
Yes, yes.
Right. Need to find the right page.
Oh dear.
Fear tests. How did you do, Serveter?
Just checking something before I roll.
You can always add 10 or remove 10 later.
Shock table.
Oh, shock table. Fantastic.
Oh, brother.
Oh,
Fellowship.
oh God.
I'm
Do you
glad
like
I have a
to roll
reroll.
that?
Yeah, fellowship.
Why did you roll fellowship?
Oh, sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Yeah, you're not trying to make a relationship with whatever this thing is.
Yes.
Making
Hey,
a
right,
relationship
right.
with the warp.
Watch your side. Chaos.
Well,
Partial
that's a good way of getting a reroll. Just roll for the wrong fucking ability.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It wasn't deliberate. I can use a fate point to get a +10, can't I?
You can spend temporary fate to get a +10, yeah.
So that'll just
Get
give me a
past
pass.
Yeah. Well, just okay. As you feel suddenly spookily cold,
Oh, that's really
feel something trying to intrude on your mind. Something
I'm used to that.
like. You've got some good defenses of that against that sort of thing.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Brother OhmA. Condemnation. So that's you failed initially by 77, and then 160, 130, 68,
And I was doing so well until then.
Okay.
Well, it was all tech-related stuff. It was up your alley.
Okay.
That's true.
Can you make a? Can you roll a die 5 + 1?
Here come your corruption points.
Oh no, this is something else. They come later.
Maximum. Fantastic.
Okay.
It's either really good or really bad.
Okay. In front of you, Serveter. Brother OhmA crumples to the ground, sobbing, babbling, and tearing at his remaining skin. You will be at -20 to all tests until the end of the encounter after you recover in 6 rounds.
Wait. Say that again. I will be at -20 until the end of the encounter.
Yeah, until basically I changed the page here, but for the moment you are doing nothing for the next 6 rounds, other than sobbing and
Oh, and after that, I will be at -20.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've had your moment of glory. Now you need
Yep,
to cower down and let the big
Right,
boys play.
I'll get a drink.
Ja, maar effectief niet.
Okay. As there is some sort of ephemeral thing that's just come across towards you from Serveter from the spectral amplifier.
That thing.
Okay, can I see any way to shut it down?
What? You don't even know what it is.
It's ephemeral. Come on.
No, the
what?
device. I'm getting used to seeing things that aren't there.
Maybe destroy the console, get a tech priest to...
Oh, it's good. We got one right here. Oh, wait.
Wait, we have access to the terminal, so can't we do it? I don't know.
I have. Well, yeah. I only have the
You
code
have
to the
access
Serveter.
to effectively something like a Commodore 64, let's say. System in front of you. If you know all the language of what to use and all commands, then great.
Okay, looking at the device, can I see any wires, plugs that look like a power source interfacing with the generator?
Pull the plug.
Yes, I'm going to
The
pull the
thing
power
is actually
lead out.
built into the wall behind, so no.
God.
All the wiring seems to be concealed, and the main power things that go up into the area with the spectral amplifier seem to go through all that plasma flickering underneath.
Through it.
Meanwhile,
Plasma's hot.
Below it,
Yes,
you know.
it is.
plasma is very hot.
Yeah, we know who melted the door last time.
Where's a melt-a-bomb when you need one?
I know, right? Yeah, well, in the shop, but...
There wasn't any
Why
listed
not?
in the core rulebook, which is why I didn't bother getting them.
They are.
They're
No.
not easily accessible, to be honest. Okay.
Okay, can I use any of my forbidden lores on this?
Yeah, you can make a Forbidden Law warp. And yes, thanks for reminding me, Edge. Can you make a willpower check? Either.
I reminded you what? Okay,
It's
willpower test.
It's time for a flashback.
Modifiers?
Minus 20.
Oh, that shouldn't have asked. This is going to be instant failure.
Listen,
I've got to hit
he's going to
12.
modify it afterwards anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, yes!
Nice one.
Yes, there we go.
Your edgy backstory didn't fuck you over this time.
Any modifiers on my lore roll?
And did you rest? But you're fairly calm. Sort of thing, but I will. No, it's straight wall. But
No.
Edge, can you roll percentile, please?
One.
What?
But that could be really good, though.
Well, yeah.
You feel a faint breeze pass by each of you, and just have this feeling that something very unfortunate's just happened.
You mean the tech beast dropping the ground, sobbing and tearing his, well, quote-unquote skin?
Well, I still have some skin. Come on, don't quote unquote me.
Not for long, apparently, because she ripped it all off.
Oh dear, what's going on over there?
I don't know.
Yeah, what on earth is happening?
Serveter, can you make an awareness check?
Any modifiers?
You can have plus 20 in the circumstances. Partial.
I get the feeling something's going on.
You have the feeling that something is behind you.
There's something strange in your neighborhood.
Spin round, gun up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Those of us over on the west here, surely we must have noticed something by now.
Oh, look at
We
the door.
noticed. We
You're
noticed.
mainly looking down the corridors,
Yeah.
and then you start hearing Brother Omaha
Crying a binary.
crying, which is it's more keening really through his tech.
I like how you just gave up there.
It's like Wally. Yeah.
Okay, that's...
Okay. So if I look over towards Brother Omaha, do I see anything?
there is some sort of vaporous form that is moving in on Serveter at the moment, who is pointing his needler at it.
Okay, then I'm going to tell everyone behind us, over towards the terminal.
Can you make initiative checks, everybody except Brother Omar?